Welcome back for some more Factorio with me, JT. First episode was obviously early game. This time we're hoping to get a bus and hopefully not die and get some actual automation running, which you can see I'm doing right now. I'm building a green chip factory because, let's be honest, you go through them left, right and centre. But yes, the trees are still causing us nightmares. There is never-ending chopping to be done. And I'm wondering how many steel axes I'm going to go through. I'm willing to bet it's quite a few. We need to upgrade our coal output before we actually get a bus, well, a smelter and a bus running, because what we've got running is just enough to do the few basics. And normally I wouldn't recommend this loop method, feeding all the coal down one line, one after the other. But I'm honest, I'm lazy. Really am, and I really hate early game. Once I get bots, it's a whole different story. I really clean up the base bit by bit. But early game, as you can see, I am definitely a fan of the spaghetti. Get it in, get it working, and iron out the bloody details later. I'm doing a copper bus first. Well, copper smelting first. Normally you do iron, but I've got plenty of iron, and the copper's just like here. I had to run the coal past it, so I figured, look, I'll get the copper done first. And then we play the never-ending cut down trees game. It's a good game. Slightly better than the loading bar sim, but not by much. Crank up the video. There we go. That's how you cut down trees in a hurry. Fly through them. And I'm letting the burner miners bleed out just by not topping up fuel. I don't want to pick up a burner miner and a furnace and get full of ore, so I'm just letting them burn out by not giving them more fuel and then removing them as we go. More trees! At least you can watch this at 9 times the regular speed. They don't take long at 9 times the regular speed. But we are screaming through trying to get the smelters up and running, and the evolution factor is definitely on its way up. What are we? We must be getting close. I'm pretty sure we've hit 5% already by now. It's hard for me to see the little numbers in the top corner of the screen in the preview when I'm recording the voiceover for this one. And yeah, we're an hour and a half into the game, and as you can see, I'm hour and a half? Yeah, hour and a half-ish. I'm not good at early game. I really take my time. But then, when I get my buses up and running, they're slightly over-engineered, because I want a full belt out. And these, from memory, are designed for a full red belt with steel smelters. More trees gone at 9 times regular speed. Video's a little bit choppy, but you know, what are you going to miss out on? A tree? pretty sure anybody who's played this game has seen a tree get chopped down before. It's just as riveting the first time as it is the 5,000th time. But there we go, that'll give us iron. We've already got copper running. We're dropping down gun turrets here, there and everywhere just to save our ass. And as I said, this game's got no pauses, so I got up and I think I went and got lunch and just let the game run. That is one of the rules, no pausing. Upgrading our science, just about upgrading the factories or the assemblers. Just get a little bit more speed out of them. And then double down some more labs, because we can. Research has slowed down enough that, yeah. Now, the assemblers are faster than the labs, so a couple more labs, and that'll speed that one up. Clear some trees! Try and find our next piece of research. I'm pretty sure we're heading for lasers now, because yeah, it's a bit of a death world, so more lasers the better. And then I'm feeding in 2 yellow belts into the splitter, because eventually I can upgrade the splitter to red, and then I don't have to upgrade the belts. I can leave the belts as yellow. Small attack there, nothing too major. More attacks. Another gun turret down, cover our ass. Replace some of the stuff we ripped up because we're no longer automatic belts, so we need to fix that up. Achievement. What was that? Because yes, this is a new install. Each time I start a new playthrough, I generally do a new install. So all the achievements get reset. So we've got gears into belts, and then we've got standard pipe, and then underground pipe, and I'm limiting the chest to 1 stack, because in this particular game with big bags, 1 stack is 500. So 500 belts, not quite enough, but 500 standard pipes, pretty much enough for at least now. Yeah, I don't even have oil running or research, so I don't really need more than 500 at this stage. And then get our ammo running, because we're going to bleed through that as the game continues on. And then more tree chopping for more steam power, because our little 10 kilowatt system is not keeping up. 10 kilowatt? 5 kilowatt? Whatever. It's not keeping up. So another 1 pump, 14 boilers with 10 steam engines set up. Hook up the power. And then yeah, any moment I've got free, as you can see, I'm handcrafting green pots to try and get my research continuing. It never seems fast enough, and I haven't automated green science yet, but I will do, hopefully, well, I will do shortly. Yeah, everything's green, unfortunately. A couple of reds only still. But we're pretty much at the point where we need green science. So join our two primary resources together, bring the belts nice and close to one another, and let's start automating. So, go back, there we go. So, green chips. Then a couple more smelters, because, you know, why not? If you got room, might as well have the output before I go block it off with assemblers. So, green science into level 1 inserters. And then we need belts as well. Output both those. And we've got the ingredients for green science. Just not producing green chips quite fast enough. So more, faster, faster, more. I'll pull the excess off the belt just for my own personal usage. Down some more gun turrets just to keep the biters busy, preoccupied, away from me or the above. But with more spaghetti, we can start really automating things. So here's 2 ingredients we need for red sights. Our gear wheels and our copper. After I clear down yet more trees. 4, 5, there we go. So I am trying to get basically a pot a second, or a pot 1.25 seconds, whatever it happens to be because of assembly speed. Basically it takes 5 seconds to make each one, so I'm building 5 factories. So I'm at a 1-for-1 ratio. That's the theory at least. And then if I do the same with green, and then blue, and then 1 or 2 purples, because purples you do 1 goo for 10 of them. It's a pretty good science build. It'll keep the labs busy. about 20 of them. I don't know, I've never actually maxed out the build and built as many labs as I could. I think this time around I built about 28. Not actually sure now. We build this lazy double inserter method because it requires no thinking. There's no mucking around with different length belts and stuff. You just whack down 2 long hernids and sit back and let it fill up the labs. And then let's clear the other side of the belt for more labs. Can't have too many labs. Although I'll probably have a power problem, because labs tend to be pretty power hungry. But you know, it's just another problem for us to fix. Pull up all our old stuff, make sure we get the junk on the floor as well, just so it doesn't hang around forever. More labs! More research. I really hope I pick up those red pots that are sitting on the wrong side of the belt. I hope I do. I might not. That's entirely possible too. So, time for more tree cutting and more steam power. More. Like I said, all those extra labs probably going to cause a power problem. So, again, same method. The only thing I'm doing is I'm using long-handed inserters to take the coal out of the first ones and put them in the second ones. So as long as you get your spacing right, you can just line up about 8 in a row is about the max a burner inserter for the first one can keep up with. Achievement. Here we go. So green pots are 6 seconds each, so I built 6 factories. Simple way of keeping track of everything and making sure you're not overproducing one science pack to underproduce the next one. But yeah, our belt factory is sort of not keeping up. So more. Faster, more. Next big project is a heap more furnaces. I'm gonna finally get there. Oh! Yeah, getting rid of our stone furnaces, because they're sort of out in the wilderness by themselves, or stone mining. Getting bricks done in preparation for steel furnaces. And then trying to get steel smelting running, which I sort of fucked up. You know, correct amount of spaghetti inserted after the fact, fixed it. But yeah, it's far from ideal. Tearing through research. So the idea, whoop, we'll come back to it. More inserters needed. So the idea with this one is to create iron and then put the iron straight into the next smelter to make steel. The slight catch is I can't get coal into it, into the second row. So some out of the box thinking was required. That'll fix it. We'll insert it from the front. Except I had a new problem. I couldn't get power into all the inserters. Yeah. Yeah. Not with small poles at least. So I know once I get medium power poles, I'll be alright. The catch is I need steel to make medium power poles to power the system to make steel. Talk about a bloody feedback loop. So if we reverse everything for the moment, we can at least make steel. And the furnaces can just hold onto it for the moment and we'll output it later. So that's what I decided to do, and I can turn it on the first one at least because I can get power into its inserters, but nothing else. So we just need steel to make medium electric poles to then power our steel. Meanwhile, we cut a ton of wood. Probably not very fun watching this at max zoom, but yeah, wood has to be cut all the time. You'll notice I will never ever ever get the lazy bastard achievement because look at how much shit I craft in my pocket. You know, I've got inserters being built. I could pick up some and then turn them into long-handed inserters, but I don't. I just handcraft more. And more, and more. So yeah, steel requires a shit ton of iron ore, so I feed it in both sides of the belt, same as I did with our iron smelter, which gets a tiny little upgrade here because why not? And I just realised I used a burner inserter for one of those inserters, but hey, it works. Works. Who cares? So, upgrade a little bit more because we've got the room. Yeah, all sciences are running pretty nicely, although it is chewing up most of our iron. And the last thing we try and get in this episode is grenades. Not for biter killing, but mainly for tree killing. Lots of tree killing. We're not going to run out of trees to kill, not anytime soon. And then finally steel furnaces, because we've got steel being made, we've got bricks being made, so it's just a case of line it all up and wait for the output and upgrade those we can when we can. And then we've finally got oil researched, so it's time to try and clean out this patch to try and get oil built, because that's where our oil deposits are. So we figure might as well do refining around about the same spot. And that's pretty much it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope the 9 times chopping speed is not too much and it's quicker just to get through it. Hopefully I don't die in the next episode. But yeah, look, down in the comments, write me a comment, leave me a thought, ask me a question, just bloody insult me, whatever you guys decide. And if you like the video, hit like, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Thank you very much, guys, for watching.